Meet Mrs. Fatima Binta Aliyu, a powerhouse of passion, purpose, and pure entrepreneurial fire. Founder of the House of Binty, this Kogi-born skincare expert is redefining beauty and wellness with a naturally crafted skincare products and the famed aphrodisiac line known as Kayamata. A proud alumna of Prince Abubakar Audu University, Fatima combined her knowledge, tradition, and love for self-care to launch House of Binty on January 3rd, 2022, and the results have been nothing short of magical. Her special black soap is a customer favorite and her impact has become global. With over 1,000 women empowered, Fatima's legacy is more than skincare. It is confidence, sisterhood, and self-love. Wife, mother, mentor, and mogul, Fatima Binta Aliyu is proof that when culture meets innovation, queens rise. On the 11th of April, I paid a visit to the founder of House of Binty, Mrs. Fatima Binta Aliyu. Such a warm and inspiring woman. I also got to interact with her amazing team and few lovely customers who shared their experiences with the brand. It was such a refreshing and insightful visit. Just before we sat down for our podcast interview, I spoke with a customer care representative who shared their experience working with the skincare brand.
Say some months now, and so far I've learned a lot about skincare.
Wow.
Though I knew some amount of skincare regime formerly, but now I think at least I've gone a notch higher than before.
Wow, that's good.
And now I can even advise people on what skincare to use and what not to use. Though I'm no expert yet, but then it's
there.
better than what it is. Customers, some are nice, some are hasty, some pay instantly and want their product instantly. Most of them are out of Lagos. While the ones in Lagos, when you say they want payment on delivery outside Lagos, which is not possible now. 3 to 5 working days, 3 to 5 days, depending on, yes, very fast. So if you pay today, your products get to you the next 2-3 days, most 5 days, which you don't take up to 5 days.
Yes. The community support surrounding House of Binty is truly remarkable. One of their loyal customers spoke passionately about the quality and impact of their products. So as a makeup artist and a customer with House of Binty, what has been your experience so far and which of their products is your best?
I've used a lot of House of Binty's products, but the favorite one, my favorite is the special black soap and the vitamin C serum. And looking good is a good business. Your skin has to speak. So that special soap works for me. And for my face, the vitamin C serum works very well for me. And as a makeup artist, I use it to prep face. When it comes to skin prep during my makeup, this gives me a perfect finishing. Wow. So I really love it, and I don't do without it. I use it every morning and at night when sleeping. So
do you come to their shop to get it, or do they deliver it at times?
Sometimes I order it online, they will bring it for me, or sometimes I go to their store.
What about pricing? Is it fair?
Yes, it's fair compared to other products out there.
So what's the major, what's that thing that makes it unique, like makes their product unique? What's that thing special about House of Binty product?
It's the packaging. Wow. I love it, just wow. I love their packaging, and I love their customer relationship, yes, with their clients.
Hello and welcome to She Lights Up, a podcast that celebrates women who are boldly reshaping the world. One idea, one business, and one impact at a time. My name is Mercy Obidaki, and on today's episode, I will be discussing with the founder of House of Binty, Mrs. Fatima Binta Aliyu. So what inspired you to start your skincare brand?
Okay, so in 2017, I got to Lagos, and because I relocated to Lagos, the location I was coming from was far, and because of my skin sensitivity to product, I started looking for a product that would go well with my skin. So I got a product that was pricey, but was okay at first. But after some months, I started reacting to the product. I had marks, I had reactions, and a colleague in the office asked me one day, "Hello, Binta, you are using an expensive product and you are still breaking out. You have pimples on your face. What's happening?" And I felt bad. I told myself, so many women out there in this country and outside Nigeria would be looking for natural skincare product that will go with their skin. Why don't I go and learn and make these products for each person's needs? So that was why I went to learn. That's what really inspired me to help thousands of women globally.
So when you learned, you were able to produce skincare products that are suitable for all skin types?
Yes, I was able to produce because I learned, I studied, I did a diploma, although I've gone to several schools after then. But my first school, I went to a Nigerian and UK certified skincare school.
Wow.
Yes, to get a diploma in skincare. So we're taking one step at a time. We learned about skin, we learned about skin barriers, different skin types, and what goes for them. So from the school, I got the basics, and I was able to produce. For different skin types.
Okay, that's great. Starting a business, most times there are challenges.
Definitely.
So what are some of the challenges you faced when starting?
I think Nigeria, this country is even worse compared to skincare. Like, this country is worse when you talk about skincare, making of skincare products. You know, everybody wants to make products that are active, that are effective. But unfortunately, you see so many schools, but are they really okay to lecture you? Because skincare is very sensitive, to teach you, and you'll be able to go out there and produce this product. That is one, where to learn. Secondly is getting good skincare product, because the first year that I started, I was crying and I told my husband I wasn't going to continue with this skincare. I made 25 liters of body cream, and the next day it's separated. You see on the cream that you see the oil on it.
Wow, that means the ingredients were bad.
When I tried to find out, the ingredients from the suppliers were changed. Now pairing them with other ingredients that were not supposed to be paired now made them not to be compatible. They did not mix together, they separated. And my supplier never told me he got that particular ingredient from another supplier. So it's a big challenge to get good ingredients to use in making these products that will not damage their skin, that will be safe on people's skin.
So how were you able to pass that stage, that phase of, that challenge of getting the right ingredients for your product?
So when I got to know that skincare is not joke as usual, I had to go back and I started studying different ingredients that can go or that can be paired together. And also I asked these people that I get these products from, like, who is your supplier? Where did you get these particular products from? They are able to give me their supplier's name outside Nigeria, and I'm able to go to their website to check and see compatibility of the ingredients, which now helps me shape how I combine my actives.
Okay, so you get your products from outside the country, or some from Nigeria, some from outside?
We get few
the ingredients, rather.
Yes, we get few of the ingredients from outside Nigeria. And then if you are a small brand, we also have companies that sell these ingredients. They get them, mostly active ingredients, they get them from outside Nigeria, so you can buy in smaller quantities from those companies in Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes.
And these ingredients are safe?
They are very safe.
Okay.
We have ingredients that are safe because them are also certified. We have bodies that regulate, so they are also certified sellers. You cannot sell these ingredients if they are not safe. You can't even bring them in, some of them, if they are not safe for the skin.
Wow, that's interesting. So what sets your skincare products apart from, what makes it unique? Because there are a lot of skincare products in the country, a lot of brands. So what makes House of Binty unique?
Yes, like I said earlier, like sorting for these ingredients and going as far as the site of the producers to learn the ingredients and know how to combine them. I'll use one of my products as an example, which is the special black soap. And we use raw black soap to produce the special black soap. We add some ingredients to the raw black soap to make it special. But you see, so many soaps in the market, black soaps in the market, are highly alkaline. When people use it, it dries out their skin. It causes itching because the pH is high. It can even cause irritations. But because we've passed that stage, we are able to combine them with some ingredients like humectants. Humectants are like honey. We combine them with lightning carrier oils that are able to turn down the alkalinity of the soap, which makes it like compatible with people's skin. So that is that.
Okay. So when starting a business, funding is a very big issue.
Yeah.
Like, there are a lot of people who have ambitions, they have dreams, but they don't have the capital to start. So how were you able to start, and did you get any support from anyone?
Yes. Apart from my husband being a big support system, after my NYSC, I just knew that there was no job in Nigeria. And I went into network marketing companies, which I'm able to go out there, I sell and make money. And it got to a point people knew me with things I sell. It got some point I'll qualify for trips in this company, I'll qualify for cars in this company. What I'll just qualify, I don't want to mention the amount. And my husband will advise me, don't travel for now. You've not gotten to that level. And I get angry, but now I understand why I wasn't supposed to travel then, because I was in my building stage. So the network marketing company and the funds I was able to get from there helped me. Although my husband was there also helping me with his advice. But yes, the network marketing is a game changer.
Because some people, they'll have dreams, you know, they have ambitions, they have things they want to do, but they are not willing to start from somewhere. They are not willing to maybe work for another person and gain experience. But from what you've said, I think you've been able to gain, you learned how to sell. Yeah, you learned how to sell, and you were also able to gather funds to now start your own, which I think is a very good.
You know, selling is my hobby. When I was in the university, I had 20,000 naira that someone gifted me, and I got a bed fridge with it, and I started selling pure water, Coke, and people were buying. So yes, so at some point I wasn't even going home to get funds again. And from there, when I got to network marketing, it really helped me, because you don't need all the money in the world to start. You have to start from somewhere. You can even get these products, market them, sell, gain your profits, and take the capital back to the person that gave you the product. So I'll tell everybody out there that they should not wait for helpers. They should not look for godfather or godmother. They should just go out there and look for something to do.
And start from somewhere.
Start from somewhere, that's it.
So let's talk about your background a little. Where did you school?
Okay, so I'm from Kogi State.
Okay.
Yes, that's in the north central part of the country, and I schooled there. My nursery and primary school is a Catholic school in Kogi State. My secondary school is a federal school, Federal Government College, Ugola West in Kogi State. And my university was also there before I proceeded, to my NYSC in Akwa Ibom State. Although I camped in Kano, but because of insecurity, I was redeployed to Akwa Ibom. And that was it. That was how everything started.
Wow. And now your business is in Lagos.
Yes.
Was it marriage that brought you to Lagos?
It's job that brought me to Lagos.
Okay. So you finally got another job. You know, initially you said there's no job. That was why you started network marketing. So you later got another job.
Yes. So I finished NYSC in 2013. Okay. I started looking for a job. I didn't get in 2014. I went into network marketing. So I was there for about 3 years. It was in 2017 that I now got a job. But I couldn't leave the network marketing again because I was used to it and people knew me with what I sell.
Wow. Are you still into it?
Yes, I'm still till tomorrow. I'm still into network marketing, and people know the company I was marketing for. Once you enter my number on your phone, Truecaller brings out my name and adds the company name in front. That means almost everyone had saved my number with that particular company.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, thank you.
So what was your breakthrough moment in the industry? I mean, skincare. What was that breakthrough moment that you knew that, I don't arrive?
Okay, so I had a lady on Facebook, and she wanted skincare products. She asked, she's influential. She asked people to tag a skincare brand, and we were tagged. I went under the post. I saw others, they were tagged. They were saying, thank you. But I went under the post to tell her why she should use House of Binty products and tagged her. And immediately she came to my inbox and purchased my product. And she told me, genuinely, I bought your products with my money. But if it works, I'm going to tell my people that this product truly works. And for real, after like 3 weeks, she told me that the soap cleared pigmentations on her skin, and she tagged me. And from there, so many people came to my inbox that they wanted, and they kept referring both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. That someone said she went to visit her friend in the UK and she saw House of Binty soap in the bathroom, and she was so excited that our soap, we are going global, we are going international. So
House of Binty has been how many years now?
And we will, by then January will be 3 years. We are 2 years now.
Wow, and you're really doing a lot.
Yes, it's
so fast.
It's about consistency and focus. I think it's because of the experience I got from the network marketing, because you know it is not easy for you to break through there. You must have gotten to some extent, and that's what pushed me, that if I can build another person's company for them day and night, why can't I work? And that is it. Just being intentional. And
I can see that you're very active on Facebook.
Yes.
Very active, like with content. And so how has social media helped your business?
You know, at some point I said I wasn't going to get a physical store Oh. Yes, but I needed staff, a number of staff that would or should be helping out because the workload was becoming too much. And that was why I got the store. If not, I started from 0 followers online, and we grew to this point. So all my customers are mostly online. Most of them are not even in my location, so we send out.
So I think that's the power of consistency, because you are consistent online. You're always showing
up. Consistency,
putting out content,
and growth. And for people that will say they don't have time, I work. And sometimes I do network marketing business, and skincare business is a business that you have to make these products yourself. I talked about it today on social media, that how we are able to navigate. You work, you make your products, then you create content and come and market them. Is by God's grace. It's a lot.
So are you able to juggle all of them together? And you're still married, you're a wife, you have a husband. How do you manage everything?
I think it is by and one of the things that really helped me is by attending trainings.
Okay.
I attended a training, a GSI program by Nigeria Brand Chic, and they were able to bring in people that facilitated on how you should be able to balance your home, your work life, and your business, which really helped me structured my business and work life, although I've not gotten there.
Okay, so can you just tell us, how do you do it? A little.
Okay, so in the evening, I already know what we are going to be making in the morning before I go to work. So I might set my ingredients. Maybe I have soup and I just have to make white rice. And before I sleep sometimes, I'll make a post and, what do they call it? Schedule my posts. So I already know that even if I am not online,
the post will be there. It will come up.
It will come up. And if I'm not going to be on Facebook for the whole day and I need 3 posts to be there for tomorrow, that means I'm going to schedule my post for 8 a.m., probably 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. So I don't have to be there sometimes to make posts, to make my post. So I do that before going to work, so that when I get to work, I will not get distracted. So it's not easy, but we are getting there. We are just,
And how does your husband, how does he support you? Because you're a busy woman. I believe he's the understanding type.
Yes. So he has been so supportive that sometimes if I call him that I'm not able to do this and it's close to the place, he'll say, okay, let me help you and go and get it. I'll say, wow, okay, thank you very much. He said, yes, like I would always advise people around me to get a business for their wives because it is really helpful. Like you can get something. It's just there. It's been so supportive.
It's obvious.
Yes, it's been so supportive.
So how do you retain customers?
Okay, so there are many ways we retain our customers. You know, this is Nigeria. One of the major ways you can retain your customers is from the products. Once they buy your product and it works for them, definitely they would come back to you. And secondly, they appreciate little gifts. Once you are giving them their products and you're able to add a product they've not used before for them to try. If they try and it works for them, they are going to come back.
So you add gifts to some of your products?
Definitely, I'm very good on that. Like I'm big on that. It's not a big deal. Once you buy
still
from
make your profit?
No, it's the gift is not on something that is very big. But if you gift people, they'll definitely appreciate. So it might even be a gift of 500 naira, but people do appreciate gifts a lot. So that's also one of the strategies. We can call it strategy. And also, we do follow-ups. Like after sometimes you call them, oh ma, how are you? What about your product? Some will tell you it's because of distance, and you're able to convince them again. Don't worry, ma, we'll still have a branch in your location, but for now, let me look for a delivery company that can easily. Some people will give you good reviews, and some will also give you not so good reviews. So if you are able to say, okay, maybe it didn't go with your schema, can you try another one? I'll make for you specially. And some of them will say, okay, since she's interested in my skin, let me try. So
how do you deal with the negative feedback?
Yeah, I thank them sometimes because in skincare we also we even need more of negative feedback to know where we correct in our product. So once they give me the feedback and it's not so good, you know, if it is a 70 good reviews and 30 bad, it is not bad.
You're trying, yes.
Because maybe it doesn't go with their skin. But if out of 10, 6 people gives you reviews that are not good, that means you have to go back to your formulation, your formula, to see what you can replace that will be good for their skin. So the ones that, if it is 30% that say it didn't work well for them, you can change their product to another. Maybe that particular one didn't go with their skin type. And if there are plenty that use one product and they said it's not working for them, that means you have to go back to your formulation to see what you can add or remove to balance the skin, to balance the products for their skin.
There's a lot of misconception about Kayamata aphrodisiac products. So can you enlighten us, and also how is it safe and effective for customers?
Okay, so you see in this part of the world, women don't accept reality. The things they say outside are different from the ones they say inside or they say indoors. Starting in skincare, and it's somehow related to beauty and health. Many people that buys my skincare product also ask me about enhancements. Do I have sex enhancement product? Some people would tell me like they are loose down there because they gave birth. Some will say they don't really have the urge, the libido to make love again. They are doing it to fulfill all righteousness. Some will tell you they are dry, they don't get wet. And once these people comes online, they say a different thing because they don't want to be faced with criticism. They say a different thing, they act like they're all okay, but if they see someone to confide in, they will actually tell you the truth. So once the inquiry was becoming too much, I started making research. And you know, these are products that you take. They are products that you take into your system. There are also some that you apply, like the lubricants, but these particular ones are the ones you take into your system. So we have to be careful and take precautions. And that was why I went all the way to Morocco, where they make the best aphrodisiac. They call it Kayamata in Hausa. They make the best aphrodisiac, and it's just like taking supplements.
So it's not Juju? It
is not Juju. I think someone asked about this under my post, and another lady explained to her. She said, ma, this Kayamata, I thought it was Juju. And someone told her, no, Kaya is the package and the Mata is wife. So package they pack for a newlywed that takes to her husband's house is what they called Kayamata. And this, the people that produces it, they are certified, they have offices, they mix it just like supplement to enhance your sexual life. I call it in the other room because we can't just say everything
so is it like
online.
A cream?
No, it's like we have the one that is honey, we have the one that is powder that you add to milk, and we have the one that we just have them in form of honey that people drink.
And they are very safe.
And they are very safe for the skin. And I'm telling you today, as a woman, do not hide it except you want to lose your home. If you have an issue, do not deprive. We are not supposed to deprive our husband of the pleasure of the other room. So if you are facing one challenge or another, come to me, talk to House of Binty, consult me. I won't say your secrets out, and I'm going to help you to enhance your games in the other room.
Wow.
Yes.
So what advice do you have for young ladies who want to start a skincare brand like yours?
Okay, so if I have a DJ here, I would actually tell the DJ to play me a song. It's Lonely at the Top. I had marketing conference and someone sang it, and since then it has sunk into my brain that it's actually lonely at the top. And don't think any market is saturated. In fact, skincare, it is not saturated. It is just your games and how you are able to make the effective product that solves people's needs. People will come to you. No market is saturated.
What if there's no money to start? What can they do?
Yes, just like I started with my Alawi. If you do not have money to start, you can always sell for people. You can even go to markets, take permission from people, snap these products and post online, post on your stories. Like drop shipping. And once people buy, you take, you go to the market, get it for them and keep your profit. If you are able to gather some money, you can now invest by yourself. But there's always a way to start. Just be creative, be smart, think fast.
So if you had anything to tell your younger self, what would that be? Like that little Fatima?
I would just give kudos to myself that I've actually tried. Coming from a state that, like a state there in the North Central, and I was able to go out for the first time for NYSC because I schooled in my state. The first time I went out for NYSC, I was able to be productive. Yes. And since then, I've worked for everything that you see today. So I'll give myself a 90, and the remaining 10 is what we are going to achieve soon. Oh, wow. Thank you.
So I want you to advise young girls from Kogi State in your language that have ambitions like you. Just advise them.
Okay. abogala megba o me oroka o mi shoma me binta de and the advice ki de amomo no ble na tin e ku do mai amomo no ble igbele abe ku me ku Kogi state ona tin e ku advice o me oroka yo make it depend o je ne dunu ere jo ene ki adoko e ki akoko enyoyo okoleba mu ko maja kenya tin obe ke du she to do ma do ne forever no e ma se kanine ne ki adu eno ene du ki ateun ene ke tin ene ki atepola ene ke tin ene ki atu jeun ke bota e mu jeun gba kugbon ke mi kola gba kugbon ke le nya ota e mo pe un daun ile ki doji un shewe ene ke dilele sha ne obe ona but advice ko na do me se kanime me ki gu ene du no me du futu gboda ku enya tin obe me se because e gu one gbogbo e de te ki ma su keke gbanu ohun enya gba e du futu gboda o ma gbele ke tin e on ke se me na gun me gba me ole gba e.
It's also a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
pray
you,
that
Madam Mercy.
even more dreams and ambitions that you have for House of Binty will come to pass.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
House of Binty is more than just skincare. It is a statement, a reckoning of identity, culture, and confidence. For every woman who desires to do something beautiful, may Fatima's story remind you that your roots are powerful, your vision is valid, and your voices deserves to be heard. This is July Talk, where stories of women doing the extraordinary come to life, one episode at a time.